Good afternoon or good evening. Welcome to this presentation on the ICFIP. My name is Sostenes Bichanga, the Global President of the ICFIP. I have realized that not many take time to browse through websites, and especially the website of the ICFIP. Hence, the necessity for this presentation so that all may get the information about the ICFIP, what it stands for, what it offers, and the benefits one can get by becoming a member of the ICFIP as an individual or as a corporate organization. This presentation is going to take almost 45 minutes, and that is at maximum. And then we have time for going through your questions. So if you have any question that you may have for further clarification, please post it so that I may share it with others, and then we respond. ICFIP is a unique and premier professional membership organization that not only brings together forensic investigators, but also provides professional forensic investigation skills training to all that are interested in offering forensic investigation services. ICFIP members in various parts of the globe are well equipped to carry out effective forensic investigations in business organizations, governments, and other situations requiring forensic investigation skills. The ICFIP is a multi-professional accreditation institution. It boasts of the following professional accreditation or certifications, among others. CFIP, Certified Professional Investigation, Forensic Investigation Professional, CVIP, Certified Forensic Investigative Audit Professional. CDFP, Certified Digital Forensic Professional. CSCC, Certified Anti-Corruption Consultant. Next, ICFIP vision. The vision of the ICFIP is to be the leading forensic investigation accreditation, training, and standard setting body institute in the world by spreading its wings in all countries, enabling its members to automatically bring to their clients global best practices in their performance of forensic investigation practice. Next, ICFIP mission. The mission of ICFIP is to promote excellence of forensic investigation skills globally by carrying out accreditation and other training in all countries across the globe, evolving standards for forensic investigation processes, and creating a process for validating new approaches to forensic investigation. To create a common body of knowledge for forensic investigation processes. Next, the business of the ICFIP. The business of the ICFIP is not just to carry out fraud examination, but forensic investigation in the widest sense. The ICFIP trains professionals to become all-rounded experts in forensic investigation, such that they are able to carry out fraud examination, forensic accounting, medical investigations, financial investigations, digital forensics, criminal investigations, and do fraud and corruption control. This includes but not limited to the following: to carry out professional training in forensic investigation and audit skills globally, issuing professional membership accreditation certificates under its own seal to those qualifying after fulfilling requirements laid down by the Institute. Recruit and register students and fully certified members from all countries. Any such registers should be electronic and on the website. Next, to partner with training and or academic institutions or accredited training centers globally for the purpose of training, tuition delivery, and exams. The Institute shall not issue academic certificates like diplomas or degrees in its own name and seal, but will support university programs on forensics so that the graduates therefrom can be eligible to join the ICFIP as professional members. To conduct seminars, workshops, conferences globally, and issue participation certificates to all successful attendees or delegates. Most seminarable short courses shall be conducted online or by distance learning to reach a wider and diversified audience globally. To keep records or register of the qualified professionals as above globally. To administer professional discipline to all the members so registered in line with the Institute's codes of professional ethics and conduct, ensuring its members are well updated on the current and the best practices in forensic investigation or audit. Next, to set standards for professional forensic investigation services globally. Next, membership categories. Next is membership categories. Category number 1 is corporate members. The benefits of corporate members are as follows. All corporate member firms appear on the website under the corporate members with full contacts to allow for direct calls from prospective clients. Number two, include all registered firms in the annual Global Forensic Conferences marketing brochures as sponsors for free, and can also attend display their partners, and can also distribute brochures at the conference at an additional small fee. Number three, include in the institute's paid social media marketing for free. For forensic assignment referrals. Next. The following are the requirements for corporate membership. Number one, be nationally registered and having a registration certificate. Number two, share the certificate of registration with the institute. Number three, fill out the form for corporate membership and pay an annual fee of USD 1750 for issuance of corporate membership certificate by the institute that can be framed and displayed in office. If the corporate firm is going to carry out the services of forensic investigation, then they will also be issued with the corporate practice licenses. Next. Fellow members, these are CFIPs who have excelled in promoting excellence in forensic investigation by contributing to and publishing relevant books, outstanding leaders of the ICFIP forums and chapters, CFIPs who are lecturers and professors at university, and the senior government officials that are in charge of investigative fields. One must be a CFIP or a similar qualification from the ICFIP with at least 5 years of investigative qualification experience, or senior investigators in government, corporates, media, and the social society. FCFIP is a designation of great honor since it is the highest grade of membership in the IICFIP. Next is accredited members. Accredited members, these are the fully qualified FCFIPs, CVIPs, CDFPs, and CACCs. They have right to apply for and run accredited training centers for the IICFIP. They are the ones who are elected as leaders of forums and chapters. You know that one cannot be elected as to serve as a leader of any chapter or a branch of the IICFIP unless that person is a professional, a fully qualified professional of the ICFIP. They are the ones that have right to attend and vote at the forums and the chapter meetings. They are the ones who can vote. They have the voting powers. When it comes to chapter meetings, They are the ones who can vote in the Germany. They vote the vice chairman or a chairperson and other directors in the chapter. And they need not just to be certified professional members, but they need to be members in good standing, members who have updated their membership, that is, they are up to date in their membership renewals and the recertification. They receive jobs opportunities secured to them and can be given references by the institute. Next. Next is professional training. Professional training duration. The average duration of all professional training is 5 to 6 months. Some may take up to 12 to 18 months and even 36 months, which is the maximum one can take. And this, and according to practice, these executives take even more than 36 months. Fees paid are valid for 12 months only, and then the student must pay again to continue getting training support. This is a disadvantage for those who take long to complete their training. If one is enrolled for a professional training and he or she takes more than 12 months, she or he will be required to pay the fees for tuition again. That is, tuition fees will be required again. That is the disadvantage. And I think it gives incentive for a PC professional to work very hard to complete the training within 12 months. According to experience that we have had with the professional students, majority of them completed their training even before the expiry of 4 months since enrollment. That means that if they invest at least 3 or more hours of serious reading per day, then they are able to complete the course even before 5 months lapses. You will realize that the professional trainings of ICFIP are not too technical, but they involve a lot of reading about investigative theory and practice. No complicated mathematics, no complicated calculations, and therefore the person who is talented in reading subjects completes this course very fast, because there are no calculations, no difficult formulas to understand or memorize. It's just reading through investigative theory and the practice. Before I move from this area, I will mention that those who have a lot of prior training and experience in investigation are sometimes allowed to join the institute through the experience route, that is the grandfathering route. Previously, we used to allow such professionals to join without any test or any testing. Just evaluation, self-evaluation or assessment that is displayed on the website, and then one is certified and admitted. But beginning this year, we have instituted a system of testing those who are applying for direct membership in the institute. They have to take a test. They have to go through some lessons posted on the YouTube. They go through the lectures. They go through the interactive sessions where professionals are responding to difficult investigative questions. And after that, they have to complete 3 tests for admission. And according to experience, the short experience we have had, these experienced professionals are able to go through the short admission course within a week. Some have taken even 3 days to complete the admission course and the tests, and then they are admitted as fully qualified professionals. For one to get qualified, either through experience, through the full training, or through the short course, one must score 70% and above in any test attempted. 70% or above in order to be successful, either through the full training and examination route or through the short course and the test. Next are the training fees. Next are the training fees applicable to the professional training and also the grandfathering route. The average training fees considering distance learning, contact training at the training centers are affordable by all standards. Very, very affordable. Those who have gone through this training can testify that the ICFIP is very flexible in their fee administration and very affordable. You can pay upfront if you want to avoid the foreign exchange rate variations, or you pay via installments as you study. That is for the full course students. The ICFIP does not charge any interest on outstanding fees. What may hit you is the huge variations of the foreign exchange. For example, this year, from last year, many national currencies have really been hit by the strengthening of the reading foreign currencies like the US dollar, the euro, and the UK pound, sterling pound. So that is what can really cost you. So it is advantageous to pay upfront so that you avoid such variations. Then there are exemptions or grandfathering. This is allowed on case-by-case basis. And as I've already said, this is not just a smooth walk through. You have to go through some short training and testing to confirm that you really understand the investigative concepts. So there are 3 tests to be taken, and you have to go through all the lectures posted on the YouTube. Right now, we have over 65 lectures and interactive sessions posted on YouTube that to assist those who wanted to pass through the exemptions route to become certified and be admitted as fully certified members. The fee through this route is also very, very affordable. Very affordable. Next is global forensic investigation conferences. The conferences are held annually on a rotational basis from country to country, continent to continent. These conferences are a part of the continuous professional learning or development, CPLD. Attendance at these conferences can earn you an average of 24 CPLD that will contribute to the required maximum of 72 CPLD points that is required for any member, professional member, to renew membership and be recertified in every 3 years. The ICFIP has a policy to certify members in every 3 years. So without having studied and received your CPLD certificates, you cannot be readmitted. That is, you cannot renew your membership in the ICFIP. Renewals and recertification. Renewals and recertification. Effective 1st July 2023, no professional member of the ICFIP shall have their membership renewed for another period of 3 years without having effective evidence of continuous professional learning or development, CPLD. Anyone or a combination of the following shall be required for renewal and recertification: evidence of having participated on several relevant training, either as a trainer or a trainee. You must have participated and received a certificate indicating the number of applicable CPLD. Participation on online discussions and responding to tests that are given. And at the end of it, you receive your CPLD certificate. Research carried out and articles published on forensic investigation related subjects. If you have done any research and got published, you can apply for the assessment and allocation or allotment of the CPLD points. Learning an active training center that will automatically earn you CPLD points enough for recertification. Giving public talks on topics related to the forensic investigation, video clips, or newspaper copies we reserve. In this case, if you have given public talks on topics related to forensic investigation, you will need to apply for assessment for CPLD points and attach video clips, newspaper copies, etc. Next. Renewals and certification continued. Lecturing at Correctional University on the forensic investigation. A recommendation letter from the supervisor must be attached to the application for CPLD assessment. Organizing workshops, seminars on forensic investigation. If as a professional member, you organize workshops or seminars on topics related to forensic investigation and file your report with the ICFIP, you will be awarded CPLD points commensurate with the length and the content of the workshop or seminar. Participating at national and global conferences like the one that is coming up in South Africa this year. Not this year, but 2024, July 2024. Make a correction there. The global conference of this year was pushed forward, was postponed to July 16th to 18th, 2024. All those who attend the conference will be awarded 24 CPLD points. This means that members must keep track of their CPLD and then file a record with the ICFIP before any renewal of membership is processed. 24 hours of CPLD is equivalent in any 1 year, hence total of 72 years for 72 hours or points for 3 years. Next. Member listing on the website. Before we go to member listing on the website, I will like to mention that any member that is not up to date will be considered as a non-member for all purposes, whether for the registration and attendance at the global conferences or any other training organized by the ICFIP, or responding to inquiries from employers for confirmation of certificates, or deliverers of forensic investigation jobs or assignments. They will be treated as such because they have not taken their membership seriously. So they will be considered as members. And in the future, the institute may consider a period within which a member who remains unupdated or not certified to lose his certification and then go through examination again to register as a new member. Membership listing on the website. Member confirmation to the public is done by publishing the names of professionals of the ICFIP in good standing on the website by country. If you go to the website, you will get members listed by country. Those are the up-to-date members in good standing of the ICFIP. Those who are not up to date are suspended from the website until renewal and the recertification is done. Going through the process we have already described. Recertification accompanies renewal whereby a new certificate is issued to all members in good standing in every 3 years, and therefore there is nothing like being a permanent member in inactivity. This is unlike the academic degrees people get from institutions of higher learning, which you can keep in the cupboard and let it gather dust as your knowledge get rotten, because you are not involved in continuous learning. You can keep that certificate for life, whether you are able to match your knowledge and skills with what is on that certificate paper or not. This is not with the certificates issued by the ICFIP. You have to match the testimony on that certificate as you move along. If you find that you are lagging behind, you are not involved in continuous professional development or running, then that certificate will, you run behind, you lag behind what that certificate testifies, and therefore it will become valueless to you, and therefore the ICFIP will not recognize you as a member, a professional member. Next, ICFIP accredited training centers. ICFIP has accredited tens of training centers as per this link. As per this link here, if you go to this link, copy it to your browser, you get all the accredited training centers that are approved by the ICFIP. The training centers assist, or rather partner with the ICFIP in carrying out training, professional training in several countries around the world. More and more training centers are being accredited as and when they apply for accreditation. Next, admission requirements. CFIP, that is Certified Forensic Investigation Professional. The following are the admission requirements: undergraduate degree in any discipline and above, or 5 years experience in investigation related field, or master class participation certificate. Even undergraduate students are accepted for admission, so that they do the training parallel to their degree studies, undergraduate studies, so that by the time they graduate, they will have double credentials, the degree certificate and a professional certificate. Next, model of study, training delivery. Number one is distance learning or self-study. Under this mode, you will learn via distance learning until you graduate without attending classes, and you are advised to tune into the ICFIP YouTube to assist you in completing your studies. That is live lectures that I delivered on YouTube will assist you to complete your self-study. You can also attend interactive online discussions on forensic investigation in every fortnight or in every month, where you will meet with experienced practitioners that will not only answer your questions, but also share their practical investigation experiences. Next, examinations. Online examinations portal. ICFIP is running online exams since September 2023. The online exams are on the following: CFIP and CBIP. The ICFIP will continue uploading more and more courses on this portal. If you want to register yourself for practicing self-styled examination-styled questions on this portal, you can go to the website and then go, you click under e-learning, and then you go to online examinations portal. That is where you can get the practice questions, which you can do like mocks several times to ensure that you are scoring an average of 75% and above before you apply for the formal or official examination. Next, I'm going to run you through training photos, the previous training photos. This is one of them. We did this in Nairobi, and we had participants from several countries. Next is investiture of FCFIPs and the CFIPs in 2014. All these people here and more others who did not saw it necessary to be in a group photo received their FCFIPs and CBIP awards in 2014 when we had a global conference in Nairobi at the KIST, and we had delegates from 17 countries, including the US, the UAE, the UK, and several other countries, and also Australia. Next, Global Forensic Conference in Tanzania. This is a photo of a section of the delegates who saw it fit to appear in a group photo. This was done in Dar es Salaam. Next is Global Forensic Conference in Nigeria, Abuja, Nigeria. And this is part of the conference delegates who saw it fit to appear in a group photo. Not all those who attend such large conferences wish to appear in a group photo. Some of them see it as unnecessary while others will consider it as very good souvenir, because those who appear on this photo will be given a copy of the photo and frame the photo to take back to their home as a souvenir. This is an investiture or convocation in Ghana in 2019. And this is part of those who took part in the investiture. CFIP's investiture in Nairobi, Kenya in 2014. This is another photo for the investiture that took place at the key city in Nairobi. Another investiture is scheduled to take place in Johannesburg, South Africa in July 2024, when we are going to have the next global conference. New CFIPs, CDFPs, and the CVIPs that were admitted as from November 2019 to December 2023 shall participate. If they have not participated in any investiture, even those who shall have joined by 31st March, the final closing date of the conference registration, will be allowed to participate. Fellowship awards and admissions shall be investitured in the same ceremony. More updates. We continue posting new information on the website as when it becomes available. End of presentation. Before I say thank you for participating and listening this presentation, I would like to recognize those who have indicated they are present. And this is just one person, Clinton Odhiambo, from Tarakaniti University. This is a student of investigation and criminology at the Tarakaniti University. He's a regular participant in our lectures. Then next, this is what he says. He says that kindly expound about the fee for the course. He wants the fee details, and as a matter of policy, I do not want to mention any figures in this presentation. Therefore, I request Clinton Odhiambo Onyango from the Tarakaniti University to inbox me or write to info at the ICFIP.org for fee details. When you are writing, please quote the course you are interested in, or the membership category you are interested in. Next is the same student who is asking, when are we having the general interactive session for this month? The interactive sessions are dictated by the number of questions or issues raised by the viewers or the participants on our YouTube page. YouTube page. Sorry. So before we get the issues to be discussed or the questions to be discussed, we cannot have or we cannot arrange for an interactive session, because the interactive session is meant for responding to issues and questions raised by the members and also students who participate actively on the ICFIP YouTube channel. So if you have any question, please start channeling those questions to my inbox or post them on the ICFIP group or YouTube online training WhatsApp group. Post them there. I will pick them, and once there are more than 4 or 5, I will schedule an interactive session. And then the next is Benjamin Ntaboro. Benjamin Ntaboro is a professional forensic investigator from Kenya and is a regular participant in this channel. He's saying thank you, Mr. President, for the excellent presentation. So, investigator Benjamin Tabo is also in the room, and he has said thank you for the presentation. This is motivating, you know. When you follow through a presentation, and then you thank the presenter, that is very good. It acts like a motivator, because if you are not subtracting or adding anything to the presentation, you can just say what Mr. Ntabo has said. This motivates the investigator. And when I'm the person doing the presentation, you should be very much free to even criticize the presentation, the way the presentation is done. That is when you can build me. I do not always like flattery or being told, bravo, you have done well, you have done this, you have done very good. I also want the weaknesses of the presentation to be pointed out so that I can also do some improvements, because there is always room for improvement towards excellence. Clinton comes in again, and this is what he says. Thanks for your response. The presentation was wow. Thank you very much for listening. I don't think there is any more comments, or there is any question, because by now I should have seen the question posted here for us to consider. We have taken 53 minutes and some seconds, and I do not take this for granted. You have set aside your valuable time to come and listen to this or listen or follow this presentation. So I also say thank you very much to you all who participated, and wish you all the best evening or morning, as the case may be, until we meet next time. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.